What's going on, guys? So, 10 weeks out. Just wrapped up leg day. Got a couple training clips there for y'all. Nothing too crazy. Just trying to stay locked in that pocket as long as I can. Staying dialed in. You know, this is really when things start getting tough. And when you really gotta, there was a cop up there. I have to lower the phone. This is really when you gotta stay on top of your nutrition, training, obviously, water intake, sleep. My sleep is dialed in right now. More dialed in than I would be in a growth phase, which, I should just have it consistent all year round, but yeah. Wrapped up the leg day. Still got about 45 session cardio I'm going to do later. Mostly just trying to get in some steps. I'll have to do the real cardio sessions later in the week. Not ideal, but you still have all week to get them done, so I'm not really worried about it. And yeah. I don't have a whole lot more to say. Should be getting some more awesome edits in. I don't know. My quads. Oh, I went to posing class this past weekend, and that felt like summer camp. It was a lot of fun, but posing class on Saturday, and then I had leg recovery on Friday. That was good, but maybe, I don't know. Yeah, my vastus lateralis was super freaking tight. Trying to set the cruise control. Vastus lateralis was super tight, so just need to make sure that when I'm doing my own personal foam rolling and stretching and recovery for that, that is not getting too tight. I would say I definitely did some PRs today. Noticed that Friday recovery session making a big difference. So already scheduled another one 2 weeks from now. So it's worth the money. Not cheap, but worth the money. And look, I need to bring my legs up more than anything. And sometimes having your own recovery system isn't always enough, Sometimes you're going to need that extra deep tissue work done to get your certain body parts where you need them to be competitive on stage. And just to really match. My legs aren't undersized, but they hold on to the tissue pretty good when I get leaner. But bigger legs are never bad at bodybuilding, and I think I can get my legs up there where they can be pretty freaky. So, and then it's really just shoulders and lats, and everything else, just keep it moving and grooving and stay on top of other body parts for recovery. And otherwise, I truly feel like I'm fairly balanced overall. And I think there's some things like with my pump up backstage I can do for my shoulders to get them to really pop on stage that I'm not too worried about, because when I get my shoulders and arms pumped, they look pretty dang good. So chest obviously been a strong point since I was freaking 13 years old. So and just thickness, overall thickness all around. So, but everybody always says they need more size, but I don't always, and I agree. But sometimes it's putting on size in specific areas. I wouldn't obviously I'd like another 5 pounds on my chest, right? But my chest were only to grow another couple more pounds over the next 3 years. Not that I think that would be the case, but let's just say Right now, my chest has 2 more pounds left on it of tissue. I think my chest would still be fine for the rest of my bodybuilding endeavors and career, right? So, but tomorrow, full cardio day and recovery. Probably gonna have a low day. He has me on 2 high days today and yesterday, so it's weird. Even with the extra food, I still feel like it's just work getting the extra food in sometimes because you're so used to being depleted. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up. My phone's only got so much storage. That's the other thing I was mentioning in the last video. It's just sometimes easier just to shoot these vlogs and YouTube vids on my phone. Quality isn't as nice, but it's just easier. So don't be surprised if I don't whip out the camera. I'm just like, fuck, I gotta set up the camera, I gotta get it everything good and ready, and hope nobody knocks it over. Versus my phone, I throw this bitch around all day in the gym, and I can handle it, you know? So anyways, but I'll see you all in the next video, and stay blessed, get your meals in, and yeah, I think that's all I gotta say.